to our very first annual Ottawa Train Expo. Thank you for being here. Nice round of applause for every vendor, every volunteer, every worker that made this possible today. We're going to commence the opening ceremonies, and I'd like to first invite Mayor Jim Watson to the microphone to say a few words. Please welcome Mayor Jim Watson.
Well, I thought I had a deep voice. I used to get into radio. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, it's a real pleasure to be here at Carleton University, my alma mater, as we open the first annual Train Expo. And I want to introduce my council colleague, who's the city councilor for this area, David Chernyshenko. Thank you, David, for being here. And we're going to hear from Max Keeping in just a moment. Just a couple of quick things. First of all, congratulations to Fred and the entire organizing committee. They've obviously done a great job. You've got a great venue here. There'll be hundreds of people coming through to admire some of the beautiful and creative work. As a kid, I had a train set, but it's nothing like what we see here today. It was a piece of plywood and one loop around it with, I think, a couple of bushes or something. That was it. But it was so much fun as a kid growing up, and every Christmas I'd get a new train car or a new locomotive, and it was a lot of fun. So have a great day. Thank you for the work you're doing and the donations to Rogers House, which is something Max is going to talk about. And finally, a big thank you to the cadets from Orleans, because they came in and worked like there was no tomorrow last night, helping you all set up, doing a lot of the heavy lifting. They're here all day today to help at the door. So, un grand merci à les cadets. Thank you very much for giving back to your community. And I hope everyone has a great Train Expo 2012. Thank you. Merci.
And right now, take a moment just to introduce somebody that has been a pillar in this community for many, many years. Please welcome Max Keeping.
Merci, Alain. I think it's great that the mayor and the councillor have come here to take a look and perhaps get some ideas for the LRT. I'm sure you have some. Congratulations on an amazing show. And I hope you have thousands of people who are going to come through in the next 2 days to see what you've got here. I'm in great admiration of anybody who can do the kinds of things that we're seeing here. And the fact that you've drawn exhibitors from the United States and from Canada. Thank you so much. Welcome to every Canadian's second hometown, Canada's capital. And thank you so much for choosing Rogers House as the charity of choice for your first Expo. It is the priority charity of the Ottawa Senators Foundation, of which I'm honored to be the chair. Rogers House is named after the late, great NHL All-Star coach Roger Nielsen. It is now being duplicated across the country in all the other NHL cities. We modeled it on the first, which was in British Columbia. It is a home for families, a home for respite care, and for terminal care. And in the 8-bed facility, an entire family, we've had families of up to 12 who've come in and been able to have this wonderful, wonderful final few days. But where we see it really is in the respite care that's being offered. And I know over the last 5 years in particular, we've had several military families where mom and dad, there's one family where mom and dad have both been to Afghanistan. They have 2 severely disabled children, and they have become the ambassadors of Rogers House because they show this facility in Rogers' name, reflecting life, not death, but life, is such a wonderful facility where mom, dad, and the kids get to live without the stresses and get a chance for respite care. I hope that you'll encourage people to come over and buy the tickets for the amazing number of prizes that you have in the raffle for Rogers House. Thank you for caring about kids. Thank you for preserving the great history of railroading on this continent. And thank you for bringing this gem of a showcase to our hometown. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, Max. I'd like to take a moment and read a letter. On behalf of the Government of Ontario, I'm delighted to extend warm greetings to everyone attending the Ottawa Train Expo Model Railroad Show. The Ottawa Train Expo draws model train and railroad hobbyists and enthusiasts to our nation's capital to view daily displays, detailed displays, I apologize, participate in clinics, and to learn more about model railroading. Proceeds from this much anticipated event will go towards Rogers House, an agency that offers palliative care and services to children and their families. I commend everyone in attendance, and I thank all those involved with the Expo for dedicating funds to Rogers House. Please accept my best wishes for a memorable opening and for much success. Signed, Premier Dalton McGuinty. Now I'd like to invite Major Steve Forte, Commanding Officer of 632, number 632 Phoenix Air Cadets Squadron. Please.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome. It's a pleasure to see you here today. Fred, and Mr. Keeping as well. 632 Phoenix Air Cadet Squadron. I have the honor to represent here today. We've been approached a few months ago, let's say, by Mr. Adams. I will just speak closer, probably. We've been approached to assist the organization of the Ottawa Train Expo, and we said yes, because we thought it was a great experience for our cadets to be here to develop their leadership skills, as well responsibility, and at the same time to give our seniors the chance to coach the cadets in various environments that we don't have at this moment. Comme vous le savez sans doute, nous sommes donc une organisation de jeunes, un programme gratuit qui est offert à Orléans, à Ottawa, partout au Canada, qui vise à intégrer les jeunes de 12 à 18 ans dans différentes activités, aussi des activités qui sont reliées à la condition physique, à la citoyenneté, au stylisme, et aussi à l'élément aviation de défense canadienne. Vous avez remarqué, je suis en vert, je suis de l'élément armé. Les cadets sont de l'élément aviation, et ici on parle de train. Alors notre objectif, c'est de faire voler un train. On va essayer aujourd'hui de voir si on peut faire ça. Sinon, je vous remercie de l'opportunité. Ça nous fait plaisir d'être ici pour vous aider. And please feel free to ask the assistance of our cadets. I would like to introduce as well Warrant Officer First Class Nichols. She's the most senior cadet in the squadron. She'll be here. She'll be here as well today, so she will be helping us as in the organizer to have a successful event. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Steve Forte. Also would like to invite your local councillor for this ward to say a few words, Mr. David Cheryshenko.
Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. My favorite way of getting around is by bicycle on two wheels, as you'll see by the helmet I have with me most of the time. My second favorite way is by rail, and that's nothing against rail. In fact, I have experienced great rail travel in many parts of the world, and it certainly is a goal of mine, as I know it is the mayor's and fellow councillors, to make sure Ottawa has good rail as soon as possible. So when I came in here, I thought, there's a lot of people here who could give us advice. And then I thought, oh no, there's already a lot of people trying to give us advice. Do I really want to open that door? But all joking aside, yes, we are open to advice. We're well on our way, but there's still refinements to be made, and what better than to hear from rail enthusiasts on that front. You are here in Capital Ward. There weren't any borders you had to cross or passports to show. We're pretty open about that. Capital Ward includes Carleton University, campus you're in the middle of right now, and it has one of the rare facilities in Ottawa of this size that can host an event such as this. So much to my surprise to see that you filled it, and I gather you might even be able to fill more space. And it's great to see an event like this, that we can accommodate you here, and I expect you're going to see a lot of visitors from throughout the region during the day. So great to see you right here in Capital Ward and on the Carleton campus, and I wish you a great day. Thank you.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, nice warm welcome, or thank you for our local councillor, David Cheryshenko, Major Steve Forte, Mayor Jim Watson, Max Keeping, and of course each and every one of you. We're going to have the ribbon cutting ceremony, And following that, we just want to wish you an amazing weekend, a very successful weekend. And listen, we got the weather for it. And this just goes to prove that everybody can be trained.